Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be diving into another piece of 90s nostalgia, a little bit of a continuation of a previous video that I did. I recently talked about the revival of the 90s snack Dunkaroos. Now, if you grew up in the 90s, you probably loved Dunkaroos if you're a human being. I tried the revival recently. You can check out that video if you want to know my thoughts on that and whether or not it lived up to the original, if it was the same or if it was very different, but today we're going to be taking a look at another little piece of Dunkaroos history, I guess, that I didn't know was a thing. I don't know if it was a thing in the 90s, but it's a thing now, and that is Dunkaroos cereal. Now, like I said, I had no idea this existed, but apparently it does. I saw it at the store and I figured, what the hell, why not give it a shot? It is made by General Mills, and it's got a little bit of a history of the 90s, sort of a then and now kind of thing on the back of the box, giving some pieces of technology and I guess the history of those things. That's one of the things they love to throw onto the boxes of these kind of 90s revivals, is just kind of random 90s facts and 90s trivia on the backs of the box. I guess is a little throwback to the day when people actually sat there eating the cereal, staring at the back of the box. Motherfucker. Okay. Now that's interesting scent. So I'll try to give you a little bit of a sneak peek inside there so you can see what it looks like. It actually looks a lot like another cereal called Cookie Crisp, which is also a nostalgic cereal in and of itself. It looks pretty much exactly like Cookie Crisp. It's literally Cookie Crisp, but with instead of chocolate chips, it's sprinkles on it. And so let's give the dry taste test of Dunkaroos cereal. Well, it is absolutely 100% Cookie Crisp. It is literally exactly how it smells. It's Cookie Crisp. It's Cookie Crisp just without the chocolatey. It's Cookie Crisp without the chocolatey bits on there. So yeah, it's literally Cookie Crisp. The exact same texture, the exact same taste. Like, you literally just switch out the chocolate chips for sprinkles, and even then there's not really that much of a difference. It's just kind of instead of the chocolatey taste that you normally get with Cookie Crisp, it's just kind of a little sweetness that you get. It doesn't really taste anything like Dunkaroos, like actual Dunkaroos, but that's just me. Maybe you have tried this and you have a different theory on it. I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop a comment down below if you've tried these. If you tried this Dunkaroos cereal, let me know your thoughts. I'm very curious as to what other people think about this stuff. But of course, with any legitimate cereal review, you've got to try it with the milk. So here we go. And so the official test. Maybe it tastes completely different with milk. Who knows? Let's find out. Okay, so this pretty much confirms. It just tastes nothing like Dunkaroos. Which is kind of surprising. I figured it would probably be pretty easy to replicate the flavor of Dunkaroos for a cereal. When I saw these in the store, I kind of thought, like, that's weird, but at the same time, I also thought, like, that's kind of obvious. I mean, why not make a Dunkaroos cereal? It seems like it would be a pretty easy flavor to replicate, but surprisingly, this doesn't really taste anything like Dunkaroos at all. It's just pretty much everything about it is just kind of like a weird non-Cookie Crisp Cookie Crisp, if that makes sense, and it does. Even just as a cereal on its own, if you ignore the fact that it's Dunkaroos, it's just not even that great of a cereal on its own. It's just kind of, like I said, it's just like a a non-chocolate version of Cookie Crisp, like I said. So like I mentioned before, if you've tried this, I'm curious as to what people think. Leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on this if you've gone out and tried this. Am I crazy? Does this taste like, Dunkaroos on some Twilight Zone reality that I'm not aware of? Because to me it tastes nothing like Dunkaroos. Or do you agree with me that this is just kind of a generic cereal with the Dunkaroos name slapped on it? If you enjoyed this video and you want me to try some other bizarre 90s cereals, nostalgic cereals, or whatever the hell it is, any kind of nostalgic food that maybe has come back or maybe still exists or whatever, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you want to see. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Please subscribe for more 90s nostalgia trips to come in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I should also mention this is one of those cereals where you can't do anything else at any point other than focus 100% on eating the cereal, because otherwise it just becomes like a wet piece of fucking cardboard, which it is right now. So, bon appetit.